Hi everybody, welcome to the second video for the sacral chakra, and this is a reading, a collective reading for us. So nice, so nice, so nice. So we get the goddess of air and balance. Let me get my little stands. So we get the goddess of air, the Queen of Swords, and 11 balance. 11 is the card of justice, or you could see it as a card of Leo. But I also feel temperance energy here. So that's Leo, Sag, Libra showing up. So Libra is associated with sensuality, right? Sag would be, I would associate Sag with the exploration, and Leo with that inner fight, inner sunshine, inner something. So take that with you. It's almost balancing that fiery energy with this feminine goddess energy. The air, but also with the mental, is about the mental. But this person is weaving webs. Very, very interesting that we get this lovely feminine energy. Let me see what comes out, and I'll tie it in. I'm going to use the Wandering Star Tarot for our base and for our clarifications. So we can see if the same messages come up. So I feel like there's something about the strong theme is coming into balance, right? So we started with the base chakra, which I was sharing with a friend, needing to have a conversation. And, well, I was just saying that I think it's good to start with the base. Well, there's no hard and fast rules, but I feel like if you feel stronger there, and your sense of belonging, and then you work on your sense of self-love, your sense of your own beauty, really, and appreciating beauty around you. And then we move on to the solar plexus, which is about self-esteem and valuing yourself. And then you come to the throat chakra, and that's about speaking out. So it sounds like a nice pathway if you have something like you're reaching for that. Oh, okay. I need to remember that I'm doing this landscape, right? These are beneath the deck. We get the Page of Cups. Okay, let me just check this is all in here. So I just want to give it a moment to think about it. What this means for our sacral. Okay, the first thing I'm seeing is that this is an inner journey. It's yours. It's about, look, they are wearing orange beneath there. So maybe invest in some orange underwear for the week ahead, and just let that be the thing that keeps you focused, that keeps you bringing back to contemplation about this chakra for you. Yeah. So a willingness to explore really. What I'm feeling here is it's almost like the outside world needs to be shut out for the week ahead. This is about you. This is about you and your internal exploration. Look at the advice, right? And I mentioned this making me think about temperance. Making me think about Sag, because temperance represents Sag. This made me think about temperance, and then that represents Sag, which is associated with the Archer. So travel, but so this is advice, and this is what's working for you. So willingness to go on this journey and curiosity, being willing to explore what does this mean for me? This feels like, what is your intention? So even if it's something like weight loss or weight gain or a healthier body or more sensuality in your life. You know, I spoke in the intro about eating right, or eating, enjoying the eating. Even that is your simple invitation. You know, those when we feel a spark and we are called to that spark, and when we engage in it, when we take it seriously, I feel then other things come from there. So start with the baby steps. It's all good. And yeah, so, and this is, yeah, there's this sense of beginning on this journey, taking this journey seriously. And, you know, the Ace of Wands is also associated with sexuality. And sexuality is also about that inner spark, that creative spark, right? The creative spark. So what you are showing up as the devil in reverse. Card of Capricorn, right? My card. So I would say here, like, where are you? I think there's a need for some kind of internal, okay. I'm feeling that the sacral is very important to many of us, especially women. And this devil, I feel like the week ahead, let it be you confronting those things, the stories, the internal stories that are about not good enough, that I'm trapped, that, oh, this is about something else. I can't do this because. I think maybe that's our theme. I can't do this because. So maybe let that be your thing, like confronting that I can't do this because. So even if you're writing about it, journaling about it, I can't do this because, and write down what that is. I can't do this because, I can't lose weight because, I can't give up this because, I can't take this up because, right? I think that that's very beautiful, and some beautiful things are going to be unearthed. And then the advice here, taking the bull by the horns, using this week to empower you and to focus on what that vision is, what that hope is, what that end point is. It's a time for projecting, is what I'm feeling now. What would be really interesting is to see if any cards go up again. So if I look at this, this is about you untangling the webs, right? These webs. Maybe spend a lot of time journaling on that, untangling these webs, because this can also be about the words and creating new words. Maybe for the week ahead, it's untangling those. I can't do this because, and then at the end of the week, we do an affirmation around it, like I'm doing this because I can. Because of 1, 2, 3, you know, turning it on its head. Nine of Swords wanting to show up like in the reverse there. Let's see. Beneath the deck, you get the Hermit. So we don't have any repetitions. So we get the Hermit coming in, like you've got to come out now, or whatever this is. There's a very strong sense of you taking the bull by the horns. I really feel like this is a beautiful time of whatever this feeling of sensuality evokes in you, this feeling of the sacral chakra, whatever that dream is, whether it's to change your body, whether it's to eat more healthily, whether it's to start on a creative project or heal a relationship. Here is the Fool is inviting you to take that leap of faith and to take this offering that I'm giving you and run with it. With the Two of Cups, you have the Magician. You know what I'm feeling here. Don't let your beautiful mind tell you stories. It's such a strong message about our minds having an impact on our feelings about ourselves, our feelings of our self-worth in the sense of like our beauty. There's something about that. So don't stop telling the stories. You know, you've got the magician here and you have the devil. So those are powerful things. It's about social conditioning. I feel really that's what we are needing to do, is challenge our minds, unravel those webs that we have created through journaling for the week ahead, and using that, what I was saying, use that, dear hearts, use it. I'm walking with you on this. I've promised that I'm going to do at least one sunset, one sunrise. If I, well, depends on the weather, but I feel that's within my power to do. I'm going to try to eat more awarely. And those are the two things that I promised, and I'm going to do this. And here you have the Three of Wands. So moving towards balance and harmony on something, a relationship, the way you walk in the earth, the way you perceive yourself. It's the balance between the projection and the here. The projection, what I want, and the now, what I must do now. Very nice. And then with your devil is clarified by the sun in the reverse. So look how you're blocking your sun by negative self-talk. And I'm not saying it's easy. These are powerful cards, right? Not saying it's easy, but I feel it starts with those little steps of just journaling. Trust me, journaling is bloody powerful. It's so powerful. In my first iteration of Gentle Like Water, I had it in the introduction. In the second one, we have made a number of changes. I have put it as your first theme because I believe it's so powerful. And then with the devil, you have that. Did I even talk about the Queen of Swords? You had the Queen of Swords here. I didn't even look at the Queen of Swords with the Five of Coins. It's this, these stories you are telling yourself about you are not worthy of those coins. You are not worthy of that. Being protected and nurtured and loved. Wow. And so you end up maybe fighting for that. Oh, it's mine, it's mine. I'm not even mocking that. I'm just saying there's this feeling of trying to be brutally honest with ourselves, but gently. Brutal. Can we be brutal and gentle? I think brutal in the sense that we're being very honest, but we can do it with gentleness. And I think that the journal helps. About how we say we can't. I can't do that because. Okay, dear hearts, let's turn this around on itself. Whatever that is, I don't even know what it is for me, but I'm gonna interrogate that. I'm gonna see what comes up for me. It could be around my weight. I don't know. Very, very interesting. I'm loving this. And then with the Ace of Wands, you have the Strength card. New beginnings in finding this balance. So let me say, I feel like this is more like our future. So this is what we need to do now. And at the end of the week, let's come back to this and say, okay, so I've done that. So what is this new beginning that I'm drawing in that is around balance? Where do I need to tame my ego? Whether it's in the words that I say, the words that I think, the way I perceive myself, the way I interact with my lover, the way I maybe push people away because I'm not feeling, whatever it might be, right? And we come back to that at the end of the week and we look at this. So the that's the Eight of Wands. And the Seven of Coins is this patience with ourselves. Even as, here's the balance again, projecting into the future, but patience with ourselves, because I feel like the sacral chakra is a very slow and steady. That's just my feeling right now. It's just what's coming out now. I'm not saying it's the truth. It's just my feeling that we are needing to be slow and steady with this, right? And the visualization meditation I'm going to do with you is around that being present. It's a simple way of being present. Okay. So I feel like that is so beautifully enough, everyone. Oh, okay. And then we have the Page of Cups. suggesting, I feel like, this lovingness towards ourselves as we embark on this beautiful journey. And I'm going to leave it there, and I hope this has helped you. Please give me your feedback, make a like, give me a like, share, comment, all that. I'm loving this, and I hope you do too. Sending you lots of love. Bye.